Welcome back to Planting Life Matters. I am excited today to bring you along with me in the back garden. I need to cut my Bermuda grass, and just last week I did a video on lawn maintenance and cutting grass on my Saint Augustine, which is in the front, but in the back I have the Bermuda. But why I'm excited about this is because I'm doing more fall prep work. I'm getting ready for a fall party that I'm having next week with some very, very special ladies. They are all breast cancer survivors, and we will be celebrating our journey together in the garden, having a nice little garden lunch. So I'm going to be doing some prepping. I need to get back here and do a little cleanup, some fixing up. So come on and go along with me, and let's get started. So the first thing I need to do is make room for the lawnmower. The Purple Heart grows so fast at times that I have to come back here and remove this 3 or 4 times per growing season. It's very easy to cultivate. You break a piece off, pop it in the ground, it grows. Beautiful plant. The problem is it's very hard to remove from the root itself. They grow underground, and it just takes over. It can be invasive, but controllable, if that makes sense. If you want something planted somewhere, you don't plan on planting anything else, that's your plant. Now, as you can see, it's really hard for me to get the lawnmower through the back gate and the pea gravel. It just kind of slows me down. But once I get past this, I'm in the home stretch. Now I'm taking some very small garden fence panels to prop up the profusion zinnias because they're flopping over into the grass. And I'm getting ready to edge, so I want to make sure that I don't hit those with the edger, especially since I'm still learning to edge. So I'll get those propped up, and then I'll be able to bring the edger out and get as close as I can as possible. I'm gonna do my flowers. There's my flowers up. Okay, that's dangerous. That's a little dangerous. I started out trying to use the rake and a blower to get some of the crepe myrtle leaves. Right now, I'm mostly getting a lot of crepe myrtle leaves on the ground, which is to be expected this time of year. So I wanted to clean some of those up. I don't do a ton of cleaning and raking leaves right away because more and more will be down the next day. So again, I'm just trying to tidy up a little bit. So I forgot I had this thing. It's a vacuum. It's a yard vacuum for leaves, and it can turn it into mulch. So it's Toro Ultra. I'll put up the specs on the end of the video or the description. But let me show you how this works. It's really loud, and it makes your neighbors really angry on a Sunday morning at 6 a.m. So I don't recommend doing that. So it has this bag that's attached to it, and it has a zipper. So when it's full of leaves and mulch, you can just unzip it to dump it into the compost bin or whatever it is you're doing with your leaves. And it is electric. I wish it was battery, but it is electric. I'm not going to be able to do the entire garden like I wanted to because I don't have a long extension cord that I can find right now. So that will fit this anyway. So I'm just going to show you how loud it is, how to turn it on, and how to pick up some of the leaves. But it does have a dial where it can control the speed. So I'm going to turn it on. The bag will inflate. Get close. The loud crunchy sounds. On occasion, if it grabs a small little limb, it chops it up. Also a little bit of mulch I probably got in there as well. But for the most part, if you look, you saw all the leaves here before, And I really wasn't working that hard to get them up, but it really just sucks all the leaves up and give it a much cleaner edge where I need to clean up. So my thing is I got to get a much longer extension cord so I can go and finish off the job that I did earlier. So I started with my blower, and I used the blower really to just put them into a pile. And then I used my rake just to consolidate what was left over. Anything that is left at this point, I'll just go in with my vacuum, my leaf vacuum, or I could even call it a mulcher, and just kind of touch up a little bit more. But I'm going to stop right now and just want to give you an idea of how cool this works. Now, also, again, let me unplug this. You saw a lot of dust probably come out of this thing when I first turned it on. Now, I barely did a little bit of leaf blowing here, so let me just unzip this so you can see just how much it chops everything up. So this is what we have, which is really cool. Saves money on mulch if you're going to reuse your leaves. And that's that. Now I have filled this bag up multiple times. Under my live oak tree in the front lawn, this is the reason I really bought this, because it got to a point where live oaks, when they reach about 10 years old, they seem to drop their acorns. At least I read that, and it's actually true, because mine did not drop a lot of acorns at first, and once it hit that 10-year span, I get tons of them now. So I was really tired of them just being stuck in the lawn all over the driveway. So I bought this for that reason. Oh, when I say it's loud, but it picks them up and it crunches them. I don't think it's like the best solution in the world. Nothing like an old-fashioned rake, just to get things done. But it's kind of fun to play with. So that's that. I'm going to dump this out and finish hand raking right now until I can get an extension cord to finish picking those up. I will tell you where this thing comes in handy the most: in your flower beds. It doesn't pull up all the mulch. You might get a few pieces, but it really does attack those leaves first. And I have a lot of leaves that have blown into my flower beds right now that I want to clean out some. But I'm not putting a ton of focus on that this early in the season because so much more is going to come. But that's it for right now. And I'm just going to keep working and get some things tidied up. Sorry for all the wind. It is loud today because it's like 20 miles per hour and a bit of traffic behind me. But I did want to take a second to just show the grass, the Bermuda grass, versus my video I did last week on the Saint Augustine. So right now the grass for what we went through looks amazing. I know it may not look amazing to everybody else, especially in cooler zones, but right now for us to have any grass at all and to have any green is a miracle. So I'm grateful for the grass that I have, and that's my cut job that I did. And I have a couple more things I'm getting ready to do. I did a little bit of edging. Be careful if you're doing edging around pea gravel. Oh my goodness, that's dangerous. Hey guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. I am going to wrap this up now. Here's a final look at the mow and edge job that I did, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Practice makes perfect, they say. Well, maybe not perfect, but I'll keep practicing. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, planting life matters.